thing is this, I actually watched
I get your advice. It is not advisable to him, okay, to even be doing any live video directly. Okay, until maybe when is very relaxed and is capable for it. It is advisable that they record him on studio, no live, okay, and then play it to him. Baba, do you mean these things? Do you like it like this? Or ask him question, how about this line? This line, should we edit it and remove it? Do you mind? Okay, and if he said no, I like it, everything that I say, I can stand for it anytime, any day, then they will not put it out. He will take full responsibility. That is professional. That is good for him. Okay, this is based on, this is technicality issues. What we are saying is that, has he uttered any such word that anybody can use for defamation, for libeling? Okay, whether it was recorded live or it was a backseat recording, we don't have this information. Okay, so people don't want you to mix that up. Just talk about the technicality, the presentation of the video. But what people are looking at here is that, is there any information that he gave that is not supposed to give? So try to differentiate that with people.
Yes. That is why I said we need to look at the video. We need to look at
have you checked on the video? No, have you checked on the video?
I have not checked the video.
Okay, now I want to give an assignment. Go back and check on it so that we'll not have issues. No. Wait. Let's have it this way. Wait. Let's have it this way, okay? I said that you are so curious about maybe there may be some mistakes which they used to have kids with him. Okay, so I want to advise, before you think, assume. Okay, take your time to watch that same video. The live video is recorded too. Okay, or ask any such person. Who is there? Okay, for the purpose of this conversation, if you are Wunmi fan, anti-justice, and you are here and you want to show us one evidence of what Baba have said that can be used against Baba, please send requests, come up. They don't have. They don't have. It's not a joke. Me, I can handle it. I want to see one evidence against Baba. Type it in the comment section, please. I don't like see, when they go to their platform and gather, right? They do all sorts of nonsense. They speak without brain. But can anybody type one sentence here? What Baba have said that is not right, that can be used as a case against him? Please mention one, just one. Not
yeah, as a journalist.
Yes, as a journalist, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist to hear you. I'll mix up those things.
No.
From the point of knowledge.
I'm talking to Prince. I'm talking to Prince. As a journalist, you should have your evidence.
I don't want to say just one sentence, please. One sentence. The thing is this. You know, like I said, if I was a media person to him, he received a letter of invitation, and in that letter of invitation, it is stated cyber bullying, it is stated defamation, and it is stated stalking. So what will I do? I will look at the medium at which he has spoken to be able to detect if there is anything that he must have said that will have related to that. It's possible that while he's speaking, that they didn't even take note that, okay, this statement is defamatory or not. So if such invitation comes, the best thing to do is to go to even if it is TBC, all the recent videos that he has spoken, you look at it, you watch it as a PR, as a lawyer, then you'll be able to like spot if there is anything of such.
No, sorry, Prince Kekran. I am sorry, can you hear me? No, sorry, I'm sorry. It is too late. Okay, when you have uttered a statement out, okay, it is already there in the space. Whether you withdraw it or not, okay, you have said it and someone's image is already on the line. Now, the next thing is this: whoever petition you respond to the petition to see what area did they use to penetrate you. And then, if you have an evidence for that, you present it. So he's doing the right thing. All this you're saying, he don't need it. He doesn't need to be going after every video one by one. He is not sure as a person. He has done so. And all of us following him, we are not sure he has done so. And that's why I put it up to the 400 people here. Can you tell me one statement, one line that Baba has said that is defamatory? Just one line that what any petition? We don't have. I'm waiting to see anybody. They don't have. They only run. When I go to wherever these guys are, they run away. They like to go to our people who are not maybe that learned. They don't come to me. I swear they don't come to me. They don't come to this platform. Because I want to ask them which part, which law, quote for me which section of law did he violate. I've listened to him several times. He has expressed his concern. He has said some things, okay, which are conditional. He said if DNA is done, okay, he will tell you the killer of his son. And again, even further went by saying that he believed that it is a concubine of her daughter-in-law that killed his son. Because there's a proverb, tí obìnrin bá ti ń yan àlè, tí obìnrin yẹn ò bá pa rẹ̀, á pa ọkọ ẹ̀. So there are areas for him to be able to draw conclusion. It's not just coming to the world today. We should not degrade him. We should not because of this, okay? He's acting in the right possible way as a sensible person. And he has to speak out about this thing. He has to show concern more than me and you. That's just the truth here. He's in a great loss. They want to shut him up and not to speak. And in fact, because probably maybe that was what killed Mohbad. Maybe indeed it is a concubine that killed Mohbad. And now they petition him. They want to know how much information he has. I pray he doesn't give it to them. I pray he should only tell them that he's suspect. Okay? And he's allowed to suspect. He's allowed to think the way he wants to think. He didn't call anybody's name. Okay? It's very simple. Church close. Anybody that has evidence against him, bring it up here. Let us discuss it. There's no evidence so far. He didn't say anything bad so far. If you have one, bring it up. They keep going around doing chop, 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 chop. Thank God that we are on camera. Come up on your camera. Nobody will bite you. And speak with boldness. Let's see you. We can't see them. They're running around. Next speaker, please go and go this way. Whoever is ready. I'm busy.
Paparelli, you just hit the nail on the head. Baba feels justified in everything that he's saying because that is what he's thinking. You know, so we shouldn't be the ones to make him feel guilty. We were the same ones who sent him out that he needs to go and speak up. Yeah, so we can't be the ones that are going to apportion blame to him for doing what we sent him to do. Yes, going forward now, this is a lesson that any interview that Baba is going to go, he either has to be measured in the things that he says, or he should request for a pre-recorded interview going forward. So we take that from UK Crown, yes. But at this point, we can't start combing through what Baba has said, because if we already know their motive is to shut him up. So they'll look for any little grain anywhere to petition him. And this is where we are saying that our legal team should have petitioned Wumi and everyone else who has said stuff to Baba, and now they're slapping us in the face because we didn't do what we were supposed to do, and they've beat us to it. But you know what? The fight goes on.
Can we still petition?
But Kekran advice is very valid. You see now, you see from his own point of view, it's very valid. Pre-record a video if you know you can't handle it for to be safe at all time.
Exactly, Prince is very right, because there are some videos that they do in the studio that they have to edit it. But Baba has already come live and somewhat could be picked from it. So in that kind of interview, it is needed for him not to do live when he's doing such interview. Just to be at safer side.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Because they want to see if Baba should go live today. They are ready to screen record him to pick out something or whoever that is around him that will be able to like guide him for for that. I can give you an example. The last inquest, usually Baba usually does live when he's going on the inquest, when he's going to the inquest. And when he got to the court, his life was still on. And there was a lady, my name is, I can't remember her name right now. She's also justice for Mohbad. And the lady was telling me that I should tell Baba Mohbad to stop recording, that people were calling her to tell her that Baba should not go on live as at that point in time that he is in court. You understand? So people were telling him that, like, then she told me to tell him. I said, well, if I talk now, it might be taken to be another thing. So I withdrew. But then she had to tell the guy, and the guy had to, cut the video, cut the live, this last interview. Now, the thing is this. Now, many of us, I understand that many of us wants to know what is going on. But when it comes to cyberspace, we need to be very, very careful. Even he himself needs to be very careful. I understand that he wants to show us some things. He wants to, that urge is there. But, we need to be very careful, because there are things that you do that will be misinterpreted to another thing. You that is doing the life, you might not know.
All right, K-Crown, this is back to you now.
Yeah.
As I believe you're Justice for Mohbad, right?
Of course. Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
All right. So, without wearing that cap as Baba's official PR, why aren't you able to give free advice? Why aren't you able to give guidance, since you have the professional knowledge? Why aren't you? Because you don't have to wear that cap.
It is very simple. It is not about me. I don't care about it. Like, whatever thing I'm saying right now is still my own way of giving out the advice, to everyone, and maybe to the people that are closer to him. Now, the thing is this. I don't have any close communication with Baba Mohbad. I've been saying this since yesterday. The only person that I used to have communication with was Mr. Muiwa. I don't have any communication with Gurezi. It's only Mr. Muiwa. And I have not been in communication with Mr. Muiwa ever since I stepped down. But does that stop me from speaking or from talking about justice for Mohbad? No, it doesn't stop me. But in my own capacity, wherever where I can give advice, I can talk. I will talk. I have not been in communication with Mr. Muiwa for a very long time.
We don't all have one-on-one contact with them. Just as you've come out here to make this revelation and make this suggestion, you could also do it on a public platform like this, and I'm sure one way or another it will get to Baba. Because you see, we are not professionals. I have my profession, and what I see with my eyes, because of a trained eye, you may not see. But since you are a professional in that journalism, there are things that we would take for granted. So when we have open, forums like this, just like you've just said today, because we've noted what you have said, and I'm sure one way or another, it's going to get back to Baba going forward, so that things like this won't happen again. Because you can imagine how traumatic this will be for Baba to have to go to the police station again because he's being petitioned. How do you petition someone whose child is being, killed? How? If it isn't sheer intimidation. That's just what it is. So in any way that you can help going forward, I think you should just come out here.
Can I say something, please?
I think it's
Frisky
Paparano that can. Yeah.
Please hold on. Let me say something. I noticed you trying to pick a point whenever Baba come out to speak. You must have something, one thing or other to say to nail Baba compulsorily. I noticed that in you. I'm saying it because I can see you one-on-one. I can see your face, which is very, very, very bad of you trying to look at a point. No. Wait, don't interject me. Let me land, please. Don't interject me, please. Anytime, hold on, don't interject me. Let me finish my submission, please. Hold on, let me talk. Hold on now, please. Anytime Baba speak, you always look for all means to pick a point for what Baba have said. You said it. You always pick a point. You always speak. You must have a point to speak on what Baba have said so far. Now, is anyone perfect if you want to speak that you don't make mistake at all? Nobody. Everybody speak. You make mistake and later you correct yourself back immediately. But in a situation whereby you are looking for an excuse, something to pick on what Baba said, every time, you need to drop that. That is very bad. And now let me tell you something, yeah? Anything that is on a public domain, I have rights. You have right to talk about it. So if Baba even eventually said, Baba said, he mentioned by Elegushi name. Elegushi name is on petition, and that petition is on a public domain. It's not an hidden petition. Baba can talk about it at any time. Because anything public domain, you have every right to deliberate on it. I have right to talk about it. Even if I come for questioning in any station, I will tell them.
Honorable,
I saw it on the public domain.
On your camera,
so I have every right to talk about it. You can't see me. My camera is open, Papayano.
I'm talking to Honorable York.
So, like what I'm saying. Okay, Honorable, okay. Like what I'm saying, Baba have right to say it. If Baba should talk about it, okay, Elegushi, petition, Baba have right to say it. Even when they call Baba, the way they invited him, why did you mention his name? With due respect, my lord, the petition is on public domain, and I have every right to talk about it. She Baba look basic public domain. It's not Baba now. It's not Baba, and the police are aware, everybody is aware, everybody knows it, everybody can read, you can read it, you can go there, see the petition, read it. So what's the big deal? Baba came out yesterday. Baba have never even said anything bad concerning what Baba just said. One invites me, and I came out to tell you people that I was being invited to Alagbon. Where is the place? They invited me. Okay, I want to go. So if I go there, I need to. I don't know why they summoned my attention. Baba said this. Baba ni mi o mo why to fit pe mi. He said, and I quote, I don't know why they called me, but when I get there, I will know the reason why they called me. Okay, Dabana said, if there's any question or anything you want him to talk to say, you can come up, ask me any question. The floor is open. That is not too much to ask. Forget that Baba is recording. Do you think everybody that have that time of recording? Of course no, because he never say anything bad. Sorry, Mr. Honorable Emma Bino. You can see, it's not as if Baba just, do you think that man gone everything, Mama, what point to hold that man down? Okay, even if Baba should not said, that DNA test is compulsory. Tobani Baba, DNA test, Baba is a motive for this justice. That's number one. Baba kini dit our face up on money keton. Go listen. As a backup.
Go listen. Wait,
Papa, let me speak now.
No, I'm coming. It's not about you speak. That's why we have to be careful with things we are saying. If you really want to, go that route, you're bringing you're talking down on another adult. I'll prefer you to say the things that he has done wrong.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, what are the things you said he has done wrong? Maybe he wants to withdraw some of those things, or maybe justify it. I mean, how many times have you seen him doing these things you're talking about? And can you please tell us what did he do? Please go on.
Baba did not, to me, Baba did not do anything wrong. Everything Baba said so far.
The advice he gave, is it the wrong advice? He said that it will be more professional for Baba to have a pre-recorded interview, so that, after recording it, they can play it to him. Are you okay with this? Can we remove this? Can we remove that? And then, share it across. Is that a bad thing?
No, that opinion is not a bad thing.
Okay, so in which other areas? I'm coming, your daddy, please wait. I don't know.
Let me drop my submission. Don't interject me, then you cannot.
Go on. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gymming. Mind me not do. It's a good advice, yeah. Mm-hmm. It is what your money your daddy. Sorry, what Prescott Crown said is a good advice. Mm-hmm. It's good. It's cool. If you come up with this, guys, please, I have.
No, you said he's been doing something.
Addition.
Mention the area. You said he's been doing something. Okay, I want someone to tell me what he's been doing. Me, I don't know him like that. Okay.
You mean Prince K Crown, yeah?
Yes. What has he been doing? Please mention it.
Oh, okay. Now, when Baba came out, anybody can bear me witness. When Baba came out for that DNA, Prince K Crown hits Baba. He said, Baba,
which DNA? Which DNA? Please try to make it clear. Which DNA?
The DNA stuff Baba talk about now.
Make it clear.
DNA, Baba talk about the DNA.
No. Please make things clear.
Hold on. I'm busy. Hold on.
Okay, try to, take your time, get the information. I want full information. Next person, please. If you say there's something he has done that is not okay, please unmute your mic and tell us.
No, good afternoon, everyone. Good
And how are
evening.
you? Welcome back, Honorable York Daddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Before, Honorable was not part of this your name. This one, I fear they catch me.
The Paparino, that's the new title. And
Okay.
thank you for calling that full
I will
name.
lead by going by the new title. Honorable, go on, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for calling that name in full. Now this is good afternoon, good morning. My brother Andy, how are you doing? Everyone, good
Please,
morning.
before you, Honorable Eduro,
I
Honorable Emma Beno, oh, yeah, go on, Honorable.
yeah, go on.
Now, this is my own opinion, and this is where I stand. For me, somebody that lost his child should not do any rehearsal before coming to speak. My opinion, my opinion and my take. Somebody that lost his child should not have any rehearsals before the person's hear his mind to the public. Because whether we like it or yes, this thing it doesn't have to do with your profession now. It has to do with how you feel, the pains you go through. Now I ask myself, the first question I ask myself, that God forbid, if it was Dangote that lost his child, or Tedola that lost his child this way, will all this kind of thing happen?
Can I
No.
answer that? Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Honorable, you see, look at the things that we are saying here. We are trying to resolve one problem, and we do not
Just,
want to cause. We are trying to resolve.
just hold on. Just hold on. I'm going somewhere. Make I land. You don't let me land now.
We
You
don't want
come
to
in.
cause more problems.
I'm
Go on.
not
That's
causing.
just
I'm
it.
not
Go
causing.
on.
You asked a question. Calm down, bro. Calm down. My scientist, calm down. Now, if every time, or if mostly, if Baba speak, come out and speak, and the whole thing that somebody would do is to pink out fault in whatever Baba speak and whatever Muyiwa speak. I'm using that because those are the family that, unquote, they are standing and they are spearheading this justice for mohbad. And the only thing that a professional journalist will do is to pick out their faults and start coming online and start hearing his own opinion. For me, I feel it's unprofessional for that kind of person, knowing how what is understood by emotions and the level at which this man is. For me, it is wrong. Now, this whole thing, there's a lot of things that will be happening on this black app. There are a lot of times that this K Crown has come out to speak one thing or the other, that some people feel that he should not be talking like that, and now make it look as if he's still being pained because he's not the one that is the PR of Baba. Now the question I ask myself is this: if being a PR was not given to you, and he made mention of something earlier on that before he stepped down, and I wrote there was no time he was never up. There was no time Baba announced to anybody that K Crown is the new PR of Justice for Mohbad. There was no point in time that announcement was made. The publication K Crown did, or the Instagram post, I don't know, yeah, way back, was due to the fact that was read on Yekudi's platform, was due to the fact that Muyiwa said, and this Andy can bear me witness, Muyiwa said back then that since you're always shouting, you want this, you want this, you want this, okay, go and write it and bring it. Let me see what you want to write. And eventually, he went to write it and started posting it as against what Muyiwa said. So there was no point in time he was appointed as a PR. And for crying out loud, I always say this, and I'll still say it. You can always do whatever you want to do in this justice without any chieftaincy title, without any group, without any chieftaincy title. Justice could be achieved. We should all be careful on how we go about doing all this. The same Ken Crown, there was a post about Westo and Arifa, and Ken Crown, God is seeing you. If nobody is seeing you, you know how you met Westo. You know how you came to this justice for mohbad. God sees everyone, every single thing that anyone did in this justice, he will reap hundredfold. If you have done the truth, if you stand by the truth, you will reap. If you have done the wrong thing and you've stood by the wrong thing, there was a screenshot of you that you went to visit that Arifa, and you're now saying that if they should hear what Arifa said, they will stone Westo to death. Now, I ask myself a question. Why will a man, seeing that Westo and Arifa, they are very close, whatever that is happening to them now, it's temporarily. They cannot be like this forever. You understand? Why will you not post this thing? Even if Theorem Jibawa, and if they have issues, at least the onions lies on you to see that, oh, these two people, they are close. Oh. And if this one is saying one thing about this one, you feel that, at least the onions lies on you as a good person to mediate and settle it. Not to even add salt to injury. And you now came out and you started posting it all about. See, for me, if you're a professional journalism or journalist, you can always do more. You mustn't be, my point, you mustn't be a PR before you do what you're doing. You said you have the information on a platform last night that you can't sell it out, that the information Konibaje has, what Konibaje has about Arifa, that if you say it out and somebody was challenging you, are you now working in conjunction with Konibaje? On that platform yesterday. And see, I don't think as a grown-up person, we need all this. This is justice we are looking for. No matter how Baba has come out to address or to express his feeling, any fault should never be picked and be using it against him. He has come out, now in law speaking, he don't come out, he don't talk. And as for me, Baba has not said anything that made him to be petitioned where he is today till now. Baba has not said anything negative. The first time I hear Baba talking about these names was he was referring to the petition his son wrote when he was alive. In a sane society, that kind of a petition will be the first thing that will be treated, will be the first thing that will be looked into. I have never seen on earth that somebody will write a petition that his life is being threatened, that they've said they will kill him anytime they see him after 3 months, and the person died. And the Nigerian police, nobody could just do one thing that is right for once and look to the aspect of that petition. And you are saying because Baba is even taking it easy. Baba should be reading all the names and be shouting that he needs justice. They should ask what happened to his son from these people. Because the son actually mentioned their name. Abba. And this is nothing but pure intimidation on Baba. And it's simple. We have people that have brains on this black app. This is nothing that Baba has not missaid anything. Even if it was pre-recorded, it was done live, it was done that. Baba only expressed himself and refers to the petition his son wrote when he was alive. So kilo de tangbe baoti, tangbe kini bi baoti. Why? Prince Ken Crown, please, I beg of you. I begged you on a platform some months back. And I'm begging you now, go and sit down and look at how you come to this justice. Some people still know your story. The people you were meeting, where you were trying to get information from, way back then, they are still alive. Retrace your step back and get through. I said something on the platform today. I said, by the special grace of Almighty God, yeah, before December 25, I want to Larry Mamusi or Doe, Nibito Wabai, one person. You cannot kill that person and still be intimidating somebody. Toripo Moeku. The people in Larry, the visitors heaven we get this period, they're plenty. We should not be doing this. For me, Baba has not said anything that is wrong. Baba doesn't need to do a pre-recorded thing before coming out. He has come out to express. Do somebody need rehearsals to present how your son died? I'm a now. Do you have to rehearse? Okay, this is how I want to go and talk today. Oh. Somebody is doing makeup. Somebody that is in agony is doing makeup. For what? Baba. This is the only son tí màní ní tó lè gbé kúrò ní ìyà àti ẹ̀sín. Ọmọ yẹn wá kú, ẹ wá sọ pé kò yẹ kí bàbá sọ eléyìí. Ta ni ò yẹ kí ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ straight ní ìbá ṣe bàbá? I don't know, maybe anybody has lost somebody that is so important to that person. Then you now say that you want to go and do makeup, do mascara, foundation before you address you that you are in agony, that you are in sorrow before you address. I think if anybody is coming out and say what Baba has said, he shouldn't have said it, he should be more professional, the person is Ika. My point, my opinion, Ika loniton. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí iná ọmọ jó wa o. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí iná ọmọ jó wa. What are we saying? Please, I beg, please, Mr. K Crown, your step. See, tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ Ọ̀ṣàká. It's your opinion. You are free to support whoever you want to be on the side. Tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ Òṣoko. Ọ̀ṣàká Ṣoko ò dáa. If you want to be on that side and start attacking him. Simple. If you want to be on this side, even if you see his mistake, K Crown, you are not the only PR person in Justice for Mohbad. I listened to Aristocrats yesterday on Baba's platform, and I was like, wow. Even if Baba has done a mistake, K Crown, kò gba ẹnu yín sà láti wá máa expose there. Tẹ́ bá wà ní, if you're still for justice for this man, it's about his son, please. And it's high time we do away from this thing. If you want to be in the other team, you're man enough. Come on straight. Because some people, Golden Seal has made a point. Some people are on this platform that they have your screen record where you were talking, they have your screenshot where you posted. And they will feel that you are still paying because this PR thing you're not being given. That is why you are bashing him up and down. That is not fair. It is not fair. We are not supposed to keep discussing about your commitment to this justice. You're a professional. It should have been plus. It should have been, oh, Baba said this, okay, you look for a way, who is closer to Baba? Baba, next time, come on, let's see aspect. A lot of people are doing that. They are not coming on the black cab and saying, what Baba statement, Baba should not have done. Baba has done, for me, 100% right thing. Baba is a strong man that is trying and is mising words. I know of some men, one ní kankan, but wọ́n jáde síta báyìí pé petition tọmọ mi kọ yìí o, àwọn tó wà nùbẹ̀ ló pa ọmọ mi, ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà ẹ bá mi wá wọn. This is sheer intimidation. A boy wrote a petition, was not attended to, he died 3 months after. And somebody is petitioning the father, and the police can deliver in 4 days. In 4 days. And you are telling me that is gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń di ikú ìlérí ẹ̀ ní jèrè tọmọtọmọ. Wetin be that one? My honorable scientist, sorry, Gary. I get political meeting to attend to.
Can I react
Anyway,
to?
just 1 minute. I'm coordinating. Sorry, I'm coordinating. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. The fact that you were able to, air out all your thoughts. That's why I didn't want to interject you, so that you'll be able to, articulate in your best possible way. And we are all pained. Everybody is
Let me
pained.
answer the question that you
Please,
said that time.
Keka is the one speaking. You were not addressed. Someone else was addressed. If someone addressed you, you would like to speak too. Please wait. Don't rush. He's going to speak.
Okay.
Okay. So now, I like the fact that you have said some things which matters much, which you feel like those areas are needed to be addressed, and people need to really hear about those things. And which I myself, I'm still going to, ask you questions, which probably so that you live here with ease, maybe to pin you down somewhere, or maybe you pin me down. We are still going to do that work. But first of all, I want Kekan in his own way to address these things that he has heard, and so that people will also hear from the other side. So let's be patient and let him take time. No interjection, no. Let him take time to express himself. So nobody should intimidate anybody, please. Go on, let's hear from your side. Okay, Kekan.
All right, thank you very much. One of the things that I will say is the fact that it's quite surprising that what we are actually discussing initially has turned to be a discussion about me. However, I will still say something that I said yesterday. I still don't, personally, I don't wrap my head. I can't wrap my head around it when people feel that maybe because of the position that I personally stepped down for, is a problem for me. I can't wrap my head around that. And like I said, if, for instance, let's just paint the scenario that I stepped down as the PR, and ever since then, I don't longer talk about this justice for mohbad. Ever since then, you don't see me at the inquest. What would have been any of you thought? Many of you would have said, "Oh, is it because this same thing you will say? You are saying presently, and that is what you will say. That probably because I'm paying, that's why I don't want to talk about it, and all like that." But irrespective of what has happened, I still come out to say whatever thing I have to say. Now, having said that, to Daddy York, you've said a whole lot of things that I will only respond to the few things that I'm able to grab. There are things that you don't know. There are things that happen that you don't know. You can't tell me that you don't know how I was approached. Now, based on what you said, that there was no time I was the PR or whatever. You don't know when I was approached. You don't know the communication that went through, and you have no idea of And when all of those things were happening, none of you came to ask me my own side of the story. I could remember that at a point in time, Golden Seal,
I asked you. I came on the panel and I challenged you.
Now, at a point in time, Golden Sea came and was challenging me, and Lady Ryan and Bossman were the ones that, it was even on their platform, that they explained everything to me. At least, if I was lying, those two wouldn't be lying, because they were part of everything from the onset. So now, for York Daddy to have come out to say that I was never the PR for Baba or for Justice for mohbad, now it makes me a liar, and it also makes those people that have come out publicly to have said that I was the PR, it also make them a liar. That is how I see it. But that is another thing. I don't hold any grudges to that. Now let me say this and let me say it again. I stepped down voluntarily because I didn't like the level at which Mr. Muiwa was putting me. Now, Young Daddy was explaining that the thing I wrote that Mr. Muiwa said he should give it to me, and the story that surrounded those things. None of you came to ask me how it was, but you all ran with the narrative of Mr. Muiwa, that Mr. Muiwa never sent me this, never sent me that. Now, there are many things many of you do not even know. The connection with Mr. Muiwa to Gorexi down to Buki Jesse. Many of you don't know. But if I start talking, you will still say, because it's pain. You will not believe. Now, for fairness, even if you have heard that something did not pass through Mr. Muiwa and I went ahead to post it, at least you could have come to ask me, how did it happen? Why was it so? Now, if I tell you that Mr. Muiwa, this same thing I'm telling you, is because Yekudi has not come out to say anything as regarding that. Yekudi is a key witness to everything that transpired. And I can tell you that the reason why Yekudi is no longer talking with Mr. Muiwa was because of the same issue that I'm talking about today. If not, it takes the larger part of the reason why she just stopped talking with Mr. Muiwa. And that is why I said many of you do not know what with narratives. Now back to what I say. I understand the fact that many of you see it as maybe I belong to this thing, I belong to do that. I will say, or I will just say, maybe you should cut me some slack because of my profession. If I'm to organize a talk show, if I'm to come on my life and organize a talk show, I will never do it like the way Papa Rano is doing it. I will never do it the way any other host is doing it. I will want to do it the way journalists do it. Even there are times that we might be privy to know the truth. We might just decide to be on the other side, just to have a conversation. We do that a lot. So if I'm on my program and and I decide to engage people, I will do it because this is who I am. This is how I can do it. Papa Rano is not a presenter. He's not a presenter. But if I'm to host any program, I will do it as a presenter. I will want to be on that side. I will want to moderate. I can decide to bring Team Mumi member and Baba Moba. The last live, the first time I went live, Aristocrat was on that live on my live. Aristocrat was there. Dawa class was there. Chairman was there, and one other person too was there. Lady Iris came, and at a point in time, she was trying to shout and all of those things. I had to bring her down. Now, everybody saw those things. Dawa class and aristocrats, they engaged each other. They spoke on empowerment, and it was like that. So if I come out to say, okay, if you are saying that I'm spotting Baba's fault, no, I am not spotting Baba's fault. I am talking about I'm spotting the fault of those people that are with him. Because Job Daddy said something now. He said, how can a man that lost his son comes out to rehearse, on what to say? You see, the way you will look at things as a layman person is not the way I will look at things as a media practitioner. I did media law when I was in school, so I understand all of these things. If you are giving Baba Mohbad such excuse, they will ask him, or the first question they will be asking is that, are there not people that are advising him? That is the first question. Understand, yes, he can come and express himself, but are there people that are advising? That is why he has his lawyers. That is why we are talking about having a PR. That is why we are talking about all of these things. But now, if you are only seeing the fact that I am only pointing out Baba Mohbad's error, no. Okay, now it might be the way I'm making my submission. It might be the way I am talking about it. It might be the way what I've pinned out from it. But in the real sense, it is going to those people that are really, really around him. I am not around Baba Mohbad. Even when I was the P. Baba Mohbad was when Yeye Kudi was in Nigeria. I went to see him. So you know, that is how it is. So if you are saying that, okay, what I'm saying this, what I'm saying that, I try as much as possible to be objective. Yes, there are pitfalls to journalism. If you look at Arise TV today, it may not look at what Arise TV. If you look at the way Rufai Oseni speaks and talk, many people says he's being one-sided. As a matter of fact, the people that are in APC, they see him as a one-sided person. That is one of the tools, one of the pitfalls of journalism. If Rufai Oseni should talk today or should anchor things or should do this thing, you will think that he's being bankrolled somewhere. You will think maybe somebody is paying him to come and say whatever thing he says on TV. You see the way he challenges these people, you see the way he talks, you see the way. Now, does it make him, does it mean that he has been paid? No, he's only doing his job. If he's to come and talk about this case as well and everything, or give his opinion, maybe based on the available things he has seen, or maybe the fact that he has worked with one or two people, definitely his own side is going to be different. So, like I said, just cut me some slack for the fact that whatever thing I'm saying, I'm only saying it in the media point of view. I have my reservation. For instance, we media, we are not allowed to, to insert ourselves into a story. But does it mean that we don't have our own reservation? Does it mean that we don't have our own opinion? Does it mean that we don't believe something? If you ask me today, if you should ask me my personal opinion, like, okay, aside what you are doing, what is your own personal opinion about this case? I will tell you, this is my opinion. This is what I think about it. Does it mean I am? No, I can tell you that, and contrary to what everybody has been saying, I am not working. I'm still saying it again. I am not working for anybody. I am not working for anybody. I am not. I'm still saying it again. I am not working for anybody. I'm not working, not even the names that you are mentioning, not even the Konibaje name you are mentioning. I am not. But if I come out to tell you or to tell you all that this person, gave me a leeway to help somebody that is being detained in Justice for Mohbad, it has to do with based on the fact that I am a journalist. That is why I was able to. Now, I wrote an apology letter published on this day newspaper on behalf of Arifa, who saw that. It was money that I was paid there. I never come online to come and tell you people that I did that. I never come out to tell you people that I did that. That I wrote an apology letter published on a newspaper for Arifa. Did anybody see that? Did anybody talk about that? No. But you are all talking about, things that, that you are not supposed. You are not even getting me well. When I wrote that, hold on now. Now, when I wrote that apology letter on behalf of Arifa, I know I can boldly beat my chest that it did help him in many areas. It did. Was Arifa and I, we are not talking, we don't talk. The only time I see Arifa and we greet each other is only in court. It's only in court. Arifa and I, we don't talk. We don't talk. It's only in court we just greet each other. And when he entered the problem, he had the challenge. I stood for him. I did what I could do behind to help him. I come out on my own platform to to appease the king. I came out on my own platform to appease the king. Are you talking about that? Is it not a good step? Even when many of you are saying that you are still calling the name of the king, because I know what was going on behind. I know the problem he was going through because I had a contact with him. I have a contact with his wife. So I knew where the problem was coming from, and that was why I was doing my own thing in my own way. How many of you talk about that?
Ikram, please, you have, with all due respect, you have taken more time.
No, Job Daddy.
No. Sorry. Please, no. Let him land. You're just coming, please. Maybe you should come back later, Stakuma. Please come back later. Maybe. Let him land.
If I decide
so he's gonna speak until he wants, okay? Because we have York came around here speaking for hours or maybe minutes and stuff like that. So please let him speak, okay, so that we can be able to also understand him from his own perspective. Okay, he has his right.
So if I spot something that is wrong, or that is not right, let me just put that is not right, that is not done rightly, do I have the prerogative to keep quiet? Yes. Do I have the prerogative to talk about it? Yes. I might see many and I won't talk about it, and nobody is going to hold me for it. But what about my conscience? What about my mind? What about my conscience? What about my mind? If Baba does I'm not close to, like I said, I'm not close to the legal team. I'm not close to anyone. The only person I was able to talk to back then was Mr. Muiwa, and when we had, when I stopped working for them, I have no communication with him anymore. We don't communicate, we don't chat. So what do you expect me to do? To still contact him or what? Anytime I see Baba Mohbad in the inquest, I greet him. I ask him questions. I ask him about how he's faring and all of those things. Even when Baba Mohbad was sick at some point in time, when he came to the inquest, I was the one who was also sure that I got to know, okay, this man is sick and all of those things. I went to Lady Ryan's platform. I told Lady Ryan, I told Yekudi, I said, he's sick or he's not feeling fine, all of those things. So when we see in the court, do we know what we talk? And at the same time, I try as much as possible to limit my involvement in contact with him, because I know what is going on around. I know what is going on. So if you are seeing all of those things, if you are saying that I'm calling him out, why would I call him out on the crying out loud? He has people that are working with him. He has people close to him. If Baba Mohbad is to be queried, the question is, who are the people advising him? Who are the people around him? And those are the people that the message is to be passed to. They are the ones that will guide him. That is why he has guidance. That's why he has counsel. So the things that I've done that have not come out, or maybe I didn't come out to blow it and say, presently, as you all think, there's something I'm doing presently, but I don't have to come out to say it because I'm not that. I treat some things, I treat some matters with confidentiality. Let me say this thing as I round up. It was on Papariano's platform when Onibaje was speaking one morning like that, that I decided to chat him up. I chatted him up myself because I believe he knows something. I chatted him up. I spoke with him. And if I have anybody's WhatsApp contact, there's something I will forward to you, and with what I will forward to you, with your own self, you will now see it. Since that time, I've not been speaking with him for a very long time. We spoke. He told me about his views and all of these things. Don't forget, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist. I'm not just a random person. If I involve myself in a case, it's because of I'm being. If I know something, if they say something, no. If I come out to come and say that this is it, it is for many of you, to try as much as possible to pay attention to it. To pay attention to it. As a journalist, there are several things I have done in my years of career that that we can do the unthinkable because we want to get results. He might have come out here, he might have come out on the platform to say one of those things or one or two things that many of you don't like. But the question is, this person that is this person to you, that is this to you, who is it to another person? Who is it to another person? And I was the one that came out to say it. It's not as if maybe you people did an undercover job to say he's working for police. It's not as if maybe you discovered anything. You never discovered anything. I was the one who still came out here to say it. So why are people acting as if you did one random investigation and you now decide to say this and say that? Nobody, I'm saying it, nobody, no member have ever approached me. None of them. Do you know how many, even while I was working with as a PR, do you know how many things that we have suggested to Mr. Muyiwa that he refused to do? Is that the kind of man I will not be wasting my time on to go and be talking to you? Go and do it, you do that. Somebody that I already know. That even while I was working, there are so many things he rejected. The publication that fly out, that Andy is talking about today, did he know how it got to fly out? Because he said his own part. But did you come and ask me, okay, what is the own part of it? What do you see? What happened? He never wanted anything to be out. Like officially. I use the word officially. He never wanted anything to be out officially. Officially. So if I come out to say this is my point, this is what I feel, this is what I think, I say my own opinion, I am not attacking him. I am talking to you people around him. You might have not been, maybe the way I've been making my submission is how you feel. I understand that. But is it enough to now say that I'm anti-justice, I'm dragging him? No, now. Come on. So that is all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Good Instagram. Golden Seal. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Hello, Golden Seal. We cannot hear you.
You should unmute yourself.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you for giving me this opportunity again. Now, what I was saying, you asked me a question that can I say some things where what Prince K. Crown said that I said is always speak on Papa.
Okay, yeah, that was grilling between me and you. That grilling. Yeah, now let me grill you. Sorry, yeah. So actually, I had to let both of them speak for long because they needed to just make us understand some things which probably we do not know. Which I was supposed to ask Daddy York some question, which I hope he comes back because he needs to understand some certain things which I think he himself do not understand. It's not all about emotions, but there are things that we have to handle professionally. Okay, it's very, very important if we must even make any progress. This is not about emotion. We are for having a real case ongoing here. So go on, Golden. So tell me those things because I wanted to ask what name one thing to start with that you guys said K Crown has done that is not right. Let's start with that. Go on.
Okay. The day after the coroner inquest, a day after, when the result has been read out, Prince K Crown came out the next day, said that anybody that mentioned DNA, they should get that person arrested. On what reason? Even if you want to come, that is one thing. And another thing, when Baba, yes, you said it. Don't open your mouth. You said it. People should put me on.
Wait. You're talking to me, please. It's not going to respond to you now. It's me. I'm going to bring him if needed.
Okay.
Yeah, you said the day after the result of the coroner was read. What did he say? Go on. What did he say?
He said anybody that mentioned DNA, they should get that person arrested.
What do you mean? On what
That's
basis?
what he said.
On what basis? What do you mean?
Now he was talking after the result has been read out that they don't know what crime mohbad. Then he came out on the next day and said anybody that talk about DNA, they should get that person arrested.
Were you part of the full conversation or you just hear that line?
No, he said it on his platform. He
I know
said
now.
it's
Someone
right
just,
there.
hey. DNA
You
for
will
what? What
spoil my
DNA?
iPad. Stop it.
What DNA? I mean, DNA for bring Mohbad, DNA on Mohbad body. What DNA? I mean, what conversation was
No,
going on?
DNA about Wumi. They say Wumi should go and do the DNA of that baby Liam. The baby Liam.
So, I mean, what does that have to do with what killed Mohbad? Is that what you mean?
Okay, hold on. The reason why I said this is because if truly Craig Crown is supporting this justice, that is not supporting the other people. I'm not saying she shouldn't support anybody. She's free. She has an opinion to her own. Her own opinion. His own opinion. I'm not disputing that. But if you're saying you know that this DNA that we are shouting Wunmi to go and do is motive because Wunmi is not saying anything that happens to Mohbad. You understand? Now, when the result has been read,
Hey, you have to take it easy. Hey, you have to take it easy. I want to see the sense in whatever you are saying. Don't fight. Go on.
Okay. Okay, so now when it came out after the results has been read that no, they did not see anything that crime Mohbad, he came out and said anybody that mentioned what's it called, the DNA, they should get that person arrested.
Okay, now I want to guess you don't have the full story. We'll now hear from him why he says so. So please, that's the only thing you know that he said after the coroner inquest. He came out and said,
he said so many things.
You tell me all the many things. Tell me all. I want to see something that is tangible. Go on, tell me the many things. If you don't know, let me
speak. If you speak,
I'm letting you to speak now. I want to hear the point.
That means you interjecting me.
No one is speaking, only you. But me, I'm asking. I want to hear something that is tangible enough. Don't just tell me somebody mentioned no DNA. Why? I want to know why did he say so. Go on.
I said it now. I said when the results has been read, even in the coroner inquest, if you mentioned by himself that they showed Mohbad's head, yes or no, ask him.
Yeah, go on.
People said they did not show Mohbad's head.
Say all your things. I don't want to stop. Say all your things.
Okay. Now he said they showed Mohbad's head in the coroner inquest, which is not true. He's trying ever since the day of that PRO of something, he has been trying to manipulate everything.
What if I bring Comrade Moses here and he said the same thing because he was there?
I don't know. If you bring him here, you can talk about that. Bring him here. It's better you bring him.
If I bring someone here to show that Mohbad head was shown, you will relax, you will relax.
Yes, bring him.
You will believe what that person. You believe what they said, right? Comrade Moses, if you're in the live,
that person.
No, it's Moses. You know Moses. You know Comrade Moses was there. Yeah. I'm letting you. No, listen. There's one thing I don't like. Same way you will not like as you are like this now. You are there, right? Would you like somebody just come and say?
You could have let me finish before interjecting me. I'll be forgotten my points.
Yeah, please listen. You see the way I'm going now. You are making me to go that way. Listen. No adult, okay, really want anybody to come and say things that they did not say. So we have to be careful. We have to hear carefully and say things in a manner we listen. Do you like people to lie on you? No, right? I want to clarify things. That's why I'm here. I will let you say the things you hear, and then I will put it up to him. You explain. Let us hear from his own side. Then we cannot put the two together to know who get it wrong. If he was wrong, then he will withdraw it or apologize. But don't just say it and we not talk to adult like that. It's not good. Please say the things you hear that you think is not good. Then let's give him space to address it. So go on.
Okay, I'm not bashing him, but not this thing I'm trying to say is Prince K Crown should take it easy on Baba. It's not every time the man comes out.
Don't advise. No. The evidence of what he has said is wrong.
Let someone else
maybe
speak.
Don't talk.
No.
I don't want nonsense. Come back
let someone else speak.
Come back later. Yeah, come back later. Go and get your point. I want point. When you guys, because me too, I will fall into the same category, and if I don't handle it very well, these are things that affect all of us, okay? Before you criticize somebody, make sure you have a convincing evidence, okay? A convincing evidence of what they have done that is not right, then let us address it. Like yesterday, we addressed one of the things, and then he apologized, then we move on from there. Okay? Let us make it like that. I can say 100 things about you that I don't like. I don't like your ears, I don't like your mouth, I don't like the way you shout. I'm just being unreasonable. It's not good for an adult. Okay, please. We need more people to join just for Mohbad. The few that we have, we don't want to chase them away. You guys don't care. You want to chase everybody away. You don't care. If somebody has a complaint, has something that he's trying to say something, listen to what he's saying. If it's right, let's take it and use it. If it's not right, let's correct him and tell him why we cannot use it. Why can't you handle simple conversation?
Can I say something?
Okay, handle people. Okay, address what you should have. Address that one.
Number one, I was in the courts. I was in the court and I saw everything that happened in the court. Now, when I finished, when the court finished, I said something that I was going to come back, to give reports on what happened and all of those things. And which I think maybe it took me maybe a day after or 2 days, because normally I was supposed to even go to the Okudis page to go and give that, that report. Now, how can, I'm still trying to wrap my head on me saying that anybody that does the DNA that should be arrested. Now, the only thing that I have said that I know that happened in the court it's not even this last one. It was when a lawyer said to the judge, to the magistrate, that nobody should talk about this case anymore. That
okay, that is Falana.
Yes,
when Falana dropped the case, the first March 15 inquest. Go on.
Yes. And he said they should mandate it, that they should not talk about it, and the judge said no. Now the thing is this: unknown to, I wish this is not on live. I wish I'm just saying this thing in the one-on-one thing. Now, unknown to many people, that after the inquest, there are still things that I do. There are still findings that I do that I don't come online to say, that I know. Now, as regarding this DNA, I'm challenging anybody to go and bring it out where I ever said it.
So wait, again, you are saying something that you have never said anybody should not ask about DNA, right?
Why would I say that?
Now, guys, you see what I'm saying? This is the problem I'm having here. Guys, all of you who are saying that he said nobody should ask about DNA, please, I need your proof. If you don't bring that proof, I'll have personal issue with you. Okay, because we are all adults here. The same thing you will not want for yourself, don't do it to others. Respect people. Okay, please say only what you know at this point. Go on.
On the body. I don't know how they will show something, and I will say they didn't show it, or maybe they show something. I don't know.
They show the skull, right? They show the skull.
They show the body. They show the head, and that was what even prompted questions like, if there was any broken neck. Comrade Moses asked question now. He asked question concerning the head in the court.
Comrade Moses said so, yeah, he said so that he asked question concerning the head.
He was the only one in the courtroom that asked question about the head. And if they didn't show the head, how would he have asked the question about the head if he was not satisfied? Because he said that if the head was broken, they said if the neck was broken, that they are going to see a bone, there's going to be a fracture. That is what the pathologist said, that there's going to be a fracture, on the neck, and the neck side, there's a bone in the neck side. So how would they show the neck of a dead person and they will not show the head? I don't understand. So it will be
suspicious. It will be suspicious.
Of course, it's a picture now. It's picture.
Then people will be asking. People would have been making noise that why didn't they show the hair? Why did they just show the neck?
There's a picture.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Okay, anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Lastly, I think people need to understand that I've said it before, that when you join a life and you want to listen to what that person is saying, try to ask what the person was saying before you join that life. It will help you a lot. Not you just come on live and you just see me say a statement and you're now holding it. You don't know what I'm saying before, what led to that, and all of those things. Please, it will save us a lot. Thank you.
All right. There's so many emotions flying. Now, anyone who wants to speak can unmute, and then let us hear from somebody. Sakuma still the Sakuma. Go on, man. I think he doesn't speak for long, so let's hear from Sakuma. If he's ready, if he's not ready, then we'll go to next. Sakuma, are you ready?
Yes.
Can you please on your video? We work with video only. at this time.
My video is on.
All right, go on. And Adenike, so we are waiting on your video, Adenike. Go on.
Thank you for the opportunity. Your daddy said my mind, so I shouldn't say much. But you also said that K Crown has apologized for yesterday. Because I was so surprised that Joseph Aloba was still on giving the interview.
Have you tried to reach to him, first of all, before you continue? Have you tried to reach to Mr. Joseph Aloba?
This is not the time to disturb the gentleman.
All right.
I will wait till maybe evening time, if need be. I don't reach out to him like that.
All right.
With all due respect to everybody.
All right.
But I will advise K Crown, if you have any grudges or any issue against this man or justice for mohbad, find a way to express it, not in public, but maybe to him or people who are close to you. Yesterday, what you did, while he was still going on with his interview, was a little bit surprised. I passed the interview because all these Ilepe Adra people were...
Sorry, what did he do in the interview? What did he do? That wasn't what I mean by yesterday. What did he do in the interview?
Who?
K Crown.
K Crown. K Crown was on almost at the same time as Joseph Aloba was on. And summarize his criticism. It was about Baba granting interview and what have you. And it was very negative. I don't believe at that time is the right time. Let's wait till after today.
Can you say some of those things that made that he said that was negative?
With all due respect,
that's one of those things. One,
Papariano, the gentleman is in front of us. All his talk about Joseph Aloba appearing on TikTok, granting interview, and what have you. He knows what he said.
Can you tell us? I mean, he's here right now, please. He's facing prosecution.
No, let him tell you. It's not my...
No, I don't think he wants to. Nobody will say something bad about himself. You can tell us, please.
I have said it in summary. And I'm sure some people will have the video.
No. All of us want to... Okay, just tell us what you perceive bad. What exactly you perceive bad?
Okay.
If there is none, don't worry to him. Don't try to label him. I mean, if there's none, please, let's move on.
For the few minutes that I was there, he was talking about Joseph Aloba granting interviews. He was being specific on some interview, all of which I am not, 100%. I cannot quote him verbatim, but he knows what he said. It was I think I listened to him for about 2 or 3 minutes and I couldn't take it. I had to go back to the prayer.
I wasn't there. I mean, can you brief the public? I mean, if you know, if you say something right and I know that thing is not right, I will have that thing in my mind. If you say something that is not right, I won't just forget it. Okay? I mean, if you're not going to say it, does anybody knows what he said there that is not right? Who can come up and brief us, please? Now, you don't need camera. We are using camera, right? If you know what he said that is not good, I want to address it. I want to, like yesterday, I had to bring him back to something and address it. And he looked into it and said that is not what he meant. I'll move on from there. Can anybody come up and say, okay, let me bring someone is requesting, let me bring someone up to tell us what he said. I want to get, categorically. And let me see, who can I bring up? Who was there? Who want to tell me what K Crown did wrong?
I think I have an idea of what he's saying.
Okay, let me quickly bring someone up to tell us what he did wrong.
I think I have an idea of what he's saying.
Who's that? Andy?
What Akuma is saying. I think I have an idea of what he's saying.
I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from someone else first. I mean, it's very easy to label people, to begin to classify people, but we want to hear directly from them. I want to see how they think, how they see it, how it went with them. From the way they speak it, like when York came and he spoke, right? Yes. when he came and he spoke, I understand. I was trying to read himself too, to go along with him to see how he's feeling, how he's thinking. Okay, so the same thing I want to do. I want to see from their own perspective before I hear from you. So can anybody come and tell us what he said that was wrong? Okay, let me bring Yaya up. Let me just bring Yaya up. Those who are ready to tell us who is ready here. Where is Yaya? Let's bring Yaya up. Welcome, Yaya. So please walk us through the interview.
Sorry, I can't be on camera. My work.
It's okay.
So
just quickly walk us before you go down. I'm gonna take you down, but just go.
Yeah, the same interview K-Clown is talking like the last two interviews Baba did that K-Clown said it was on live, and they were not supposed to film it while he was doing the interview. The same two interviews, nothing else. Like the same thing you guys have been talking.
We have addressed that it wasn't
wrong. Talking about. Yeah,
okay, now let me okay, if that is the case, Akuma, let me tell you what how that went. We addressed that here.
Thank you.
Yeah, what happened? Sakuma, what happened here is this. Okay, thank you very much for coming up. Okay, if there's anything more, if anybody has anything more, please come up. I don't just want to cascade just like that. It's not needed.
Okay,
not everybody not everybody can think. And I know that we have to help each other understand things. That's what I'm trying to make sure here. Okay, what we say is this. K-Crown, on point of view, I don't know whether what I think here. I think that what me I will perceive wrong. First, let me tell you what happened, okay? And I'll tell you what I perceive wrong from his own side, which I think every other person will perceive wrong, and we have addressed that here. For example, let's say I am Baba Mohbad, okay, and I know that I'm not in the right state of mind, okay? His advice is that Baba Mohbad is more professional if Baba Mohbad is having a recorded video interview whereby they would have set up behind camera, that is with camera, they would have recorded everything, not live, okay? After recording it, they now play it to him. If there is anything there that can incriminate him, that will not go well, okay, or that is not good for the public, then they will edit it and see that it is a message that they want to pass. Not some other areas, because sometimes when you speak, emotion will just come. There's no how. You who is pained, okay? Some things will come, and those things, we are in a country of law. Depending on who you are fighting against, they may take that case up against you. Now that will cause distraction. You are looking for what killed Mohbad, but mistakenly you may find yourself in another case again, which is supposed to be. We have case of libeling, case of defamation, so many other cases that are supposed to be avoided. That's why we always need your lawyer guide. So the side of K-Crown was that, why don't they record video behind scene, check it, it's professional, everything is fine, and then put it out to the public, which is more professional. But there was a mistake, okay, whereby Mohbad was backstage. They were recording him backstage, something that they want to put to the public for us to see. Why going live on TikTok and showing us all of those things? Because that one that is done on live on TikTok that we are seeing, and he's saying the same thing, you can't edit that one anymore. If by adventure he went to make mistake there, anybody will copy that part of it, okay? And then they will use it against him. For example, now, there was a live stream which he was last year, which in that live stream, he directly said, I hate Wumi, okay? He said, I hate Wumi. So if something like that was recorded backstage, not live video, they would have told him, they would have removed that place or take him back there, saying he hates Wumi's behavior. He will put it on some things that Wumi have done. He will not directly attack her personality. Okay, so I think in the motive of trying to get things right, if he speaks from this perspective, it's not a bad thing. In the technicality area, that the technicality, the arrangement wasn't professional enough, and it's not advisable, and it's not supposed to be done, especially in a case like this, where you know that, one, you don't have the power, you are fighting against somebody who is powerful, right? And the case that Daddy York mentioned here about Dangote, that if it were Dangote, we looked at Dangote not to speak, not to go live. It depends on who Dangote is fighting with. If Dangote is fighting with somebody who is 10 times more powerful than him, he's going to mind what he says. Because whatever he says, they're going to use it against him. In this case, for example, right now, Mohbad has upper hand. He has upper hand in this case. So the enemy that you are fighting against, they'll be looking for the smallest mistake, either defamation, either whatsoever, then use that to distract the whole case. You are looking for what killed your son, but now you want to make a mistake, which now they will now focus on. As long as there is a law that says defamation is bad thing, that says libeling is bad thing, the same law says murder, killing somebody is bad thing. Somebody will invoke that law. I see someone protesting. Go on. Everyone, what are you protesting about?
I'm protesting because it's like they're gagging Baba. He has freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Okay, everyone, yeah.
Because they're beginning to abuse.
Everyone, everyone. Please, yeah. Let's be guided. Okay? Can you be please? On last week, last year, Baba said, I hate Wumi. Okay? And if it's not guided, those words are not nice words. If it's guided, just because you want to speak, don't mean you just open your mouth and say things without guide. Okay, let me say, for example, let me say.
Nice.
Okay, let's say you are Baba. Everyone, let's say you are Baba. Watch, guys. Okay, where's everyone? Let's say you are Baba. Okay, I am Wumi, and I killed your son. Okay, watch. Look at the game. Watch. Look at the game. Okay, and then now I am trying hard to defend myself from what I have done, and I have connection more than you. Okay, and then you went around saying that Papariano, okay, Papariano, maybe that I stole your son's money. Look at it. You went saying that you went saying things about my baby, that my baby, they wanted to throw my baby on the river, that I was promiscuous. Wait, listen. You went saying that I was promiscuous, okay? If I want to make a case against you, okay, I will sue you, trying to distract you from the main focus. The main focus is that you want to know what killed your son, right? But the things you have said, I will have a petition on you to distract you.
But that's why
for you
Baba
to
has
even
lawyers as well. That's why Baba has lawyers as well.
Okay, now he has lawyer.
Yeah.
Now listen, wait.
Challenge it.
Oh my God, that's what you guys don't understand. The distraction. Let me say, for example, can you please fix this? Use earpiece, please. I don't want to have this. Or Sakuma, please be muted.
Oh, sorry.
There's Sakuma, please be muted. You're doing a custom of this. There's one thing you guys don't understand, right? You use technique to win case. Tactic. It's not emotion. You have upper hand to win a case. The other person is looking for any of your flaw and then distract you. If I have a petition on you, I will take you on another case for 6 months. For 6 months, we'll be dragging in court about promiscuity. Instead of you facing case of murder, I bring case of defamation on you, case of libeling on you to distract you more. And then you will have your lawyer, you employ your lawyer to come and fight for criminal case. But your lawyer, we are now in court.
We're overthinking.
Doing another case.
You're overthinking things. You are overthinking things.
What do you mean I'm overthinking things?
If Baba calls Wumi promiscuous, he's got evidence to prove that she's promiscuous.
Okay, thank you very much. And that's what I'm saying. Thank you very much. That's what we are saying. We don't have issue with him not having evidence. We are saying that, oh my God. What can we be? Can this be controlled? Why is this coming from your background? This is what we are saying here, okay? If he has evidence for whatever he's going to be saying, we don't have issue with this. As long as he has his evidence intact, anybody who loves him, we advise him, Baba, please be guided, though. This is a serious case, though. Anything, it is better you tell your lawyers take the evidence to the police. But if you be coming out and be saying those things, know that it can be used against you. And if it is needed, okay, make sure you bring the evidence. Because if you don't bring the evidence, you will delay all of us. And you will delay justice.
What I think we should be mindful of is not putting words into their mouth, okay? Because what they have done is petition Baba. Petitioning Baba doesn't mean that they are right. Okay?
It's not. We are discussing why they did that. We are looking at the loopholes.
Even in our discussions, where we inadvertently are already blaming Baba.
Okay, but we have to. Listen. In our discussion, if all of us are in the same team, okay, we are in a football team. You play 9, I play 7, you play 2, and I say that you're not doing the right thing and it's going to jeopardize the movement, I'm going to call you to place.
We already know that this referee, this umpire is compromised. We already know that.
If it's compromised, then we challenge the foundation. Let it,
But that's
it
what
has
we
to be
will
clear.
do. So what I'm saying is, at this point, we all need to calm down. Let Baba go in today, come back, give us a feedback before we roast him.
No. We are saying intelligent people who are part of the cause, they are trying to prevent things that will even lead to him having petition going and come back. They don't even want him to go there. They are saying things that will not lead him to be there because this is not the case. The case is what killed Mohbad. Every other thing that will cause anything distraction, we want to prohibit it. So let his lawyer speak for him. Let PR speak for him. Let someone who's credible speak for him. Let him be controlled. This is what they are saying. But where I have issue with K Crown is that K Crown, you should have focused more on the arrangement backstage, that the video, the presentation was not well done. But the way I perceive your statement, you kind of like speaking as if Baba had said some things that deserves this petition. Maybe you didn't get that. Go on your camera. I mean, turn on your audio.
What I'm saying is that why I am insisting on that video is that I believe, in my own opinion, I believe that is what, you must have spotted something for them to charge it for defamation.
But see, I have issue with your thinking because you can't prove what you're assuming. I've asked you, since you've been hearing Baba speaking, mention me one thing that police, Wumi, or Legbushi, or anybody can use to have a case with him. You can't find. I've tried so hard. Me, I'm a very good critic.
No. The thing is this. What I want you to understand is that I have not said this is what he said. I'm only telling you that the possible means, the possible medium that it must have been found wanting is that interview. That is what I'm trying to say. The possible medium.
You can't say that again. You see, that's what I'm saying. We are always know people. Before you say it, make sure you have reviewed it and you yourself can point out to one or two things that you don't want to mention. And now when we are saying let's mention those things, you should be able to enlighten us about those things, but you can't.
No, it's relative. I'm not, you are still getting me wrong.
See, in that interview, what is wrong there is the video presentation. They're supposed to record it, not do it live on TikTok. Simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but it doesn't warrant, that doesn't warrant defamation, that doesn't warrant petition, right? No. So you should focus it on the video, the arrangement, don't go live, just record it, simple. This defamation is a whole different case. We are wondering which angle the enemies are trying to penetrate. Why are they coming in? Because we don't see any reason. We don't see anything he has done wrong practically that warrant the petition. So you shouldn't be referencing any video unless you can give an evidence that in this video he said this thing which he wasn't supposed to say, which was not supposed to say, or which would have been edited. You can't point out one thing that should have been edited.
No. The reason why we have to make a reference, like I said, is that when they say when they accuse you, they allege you of defamation, you must have said it. You must have defamed somebody.
No. Hey, please get something clear. Get something clear. Because somebody petition you does not necessarily mean that that person is right. The person may want to intimidate you. Please wait.
The person will prove it.
Exactly. That doesn't mean. I just want you to know because tomorrow, the person may just want to intimidate you and trying to pick up some things that are just irrelevant, just to intimidate you. And that is what we perceive here. Exactly. But if they have evidence, it shouldn't be coming from, don't assume for them that because they petition him, so they have reason. No. Until we can hear from the other side that this was the exact thing that they made them petition him, then we can work with that. But till now, me and you, we are still finding, we don't see. So we expect him to be coming shortly and address the whole public. Next, please.
Papariano, please, I just want to address something quickly. In respect of the body was shown fully before they removed the parts for the test they wanted to conduct. But they didn't show us the head after. Cake Crown, you're there.
No, wait. Good. Initially, from the beginning, did they show everything?
No, they showed everything. They showed everything.
They showed the head.
They showed the head, yes.
You saw
they showed the head.
Did you use your eye to see the head?
Yes.
How was Mohbad head? Was there hair there or no hair?
It was swollen.
Like was
like
there?
when showing the
Did you see beer? Did you see beer? Was there hair in the head, in the skull? Was there hair?
No, Paparano, his skins were peeling off already.
You didn't see it, right? No, I'm just asking for curiosity.
No. What? But Cake Crown, that was what led to Mose's question.
Just wait now. Wait. Golden Sea was saying that they never show Mohbad head in the inquest.
No, the head was shown, but the head wasn't later shown after.
No, it doesn't matter. Hey. Come on now. In that whole inquest, did they show Mohbad head? Simple.
Yes.
It doesn't matter later. Forget now. Hey, see, let me tell you something. Wait. Here's something. Get something clear, please. These are the things people are getting wrong. Let's say this is an inquest. I come as a pathologist. Listen, watch me. Don't laugh. This is an inquest. I'm a pathologist. And I come, hello, everybody in the inquest. This is how Mohbad was exhumed, or this is Mohbad body. And everybody see everything, see the head, see everything. Okay? Then later in my presentation, I now focus on the area of the hand. I said this is the most affected part. Then I didn't show the head again. So in that inquest, if they ask, was the head shown? Will you say yes or no?
Paparano, you know, the thing is, they showed us before and they were supposed to show us after.
No, now. It depends on who.
No, it's not like
please. No, please. Don't say that. If I am presenting to you, okay, in any presentation, it is not what you want. I will show you everything from the body. Then the areas I want to talk about, I will focus on that. That's how it's presentation. Please, let's be guided. We all went to universities here, please. We did tests. We defended our result. I can show you a full anatomy, okay, and reduce it back to areas which I want to focus on, and be changing that area and be showing you. Please, that is not an offense. Let's be guided. So anyway,
hi, Paparano.
Oh yeah, now let us hear you. Now you speak so that you not be like me.
Yeah, no. I just want to real quick.
Let us speak. Go on, good. No, please. Sorry. Let God speak. Wait. God is still speaking. Let us go on, good.
Paparano, that was what led to the question of Comrade Mose, that you have shown us every other part after the sample were taken out from him. Where is the head now? And the pathologist, what was the question?
Good, wait, let him tell
what was the question?
That was not the question. He asked.
What, reframe the question. Okay.
He asked that the pathologist did not tell us if there were any damages in the brain. For instance, maybe he must have slumped. Maybe Mohbad must have slumped. You understand? I must have hit his head on the ground. That if there were any tests or any X-ray conducted in his brain to ascertain that maybe there must have been a fall. But what the pathologist was talking about, he was only focusing on the neck being broken, being not broken and bent. So that was what he was not talking.
Is that correct? Good.
Sleep all of
no, maybe you lost focus. Maybe you lost focus.
Okay, you know the response of the pathologist. Maybe you lost focus. Wait. Kekran, you lost focus. Just wait. Oh, yeah, go on.
Yes, because the response of the pathologist was.
Sorry. What was the question? Because we're talking about the question.
The question Comrade Mose asked was after the pathologist after they have removed all the sample from his body, they were trying to show us back the body, but the pathologist didn't show the head after that. And that was why Comrade Mose asked that question.
What was the question? No, what was the question?
That why is he not showing the head after the laceration, like after they have removed, like he showed us the body, like, oh, this is Mohbad body after exhumation, and samples were taken out, and they show us the sample that were taken from the neck. But when they were supposed to show the after body, like, oh, okay, this was before and the after, he didn't show the head. And Comrade Mose asked, and he said if he wants to see, they will need to write to see that. And when Comrade Mose come now, you would answer that.
Wait,
that's what
okay.
I want.
Okay, but at least there's one thing we are able to clear here, is that the head was shown in the inquest. The head of Mohbad was shown in the inquest, how they exhumed Mohbad from the ground. And they show how they exhumed him. And then now the question was that, like after they have removed what they want to remove from Mohbad body, okay, now why are we not seeing the head? Okay, according to her, which Comrade Moses is going to come very soon and clarify that one. But the one thing that they have clarified, Golden Seal, I hope you are taking your pen and paper and you are writing that Mohbad head was shown in that corona inquest. That's why I don't like people who put many things. You want to castigate somebody, you add 10, 20 words. Say one, let's prove that one, then go to another one. That's how you do things. Look, at the end of the day, all of those 10 things you're saying may be wrong. But just because you say 10 things doesn't make it right. So please, say one solid thing that annoy you about somebody and let us fix that one. Next speaker, go on.
Hi, Papa Riano. Good morning. First of all, I just want to ask, how can I send like information to you, like, and that directly? That way you'd receive it. And then second of all, I wanted to point out the day that K Crown had a live regarding the whole.
No, sorry. So that I don't forget the first information. I'm not the legal team. I do not work with people privately. I only work online directly with everybody.
No. It's just what, like, it's just stuff that regarding this issue. Obviously, I know you.
No. That's what I'm saying. If you can come on live and show it to everybody and we'll discuss about it, that is the only way I can access it. Or you share it with some people, who are interested. Like for me, no, this is just my own principle. Okay, I don't discuss, I don't do anything in the private. I do it live here with everybody. And there's anything that is very important. There are people who do that. Engage them, and we'll see how we can get that information. But I do not engage in the private. Now, move on.
Okay, so I'm not really familiar with the whole TikTok thing, but yeah, I'll probably give it to someone that can.
Adenika, okay, Justice, who is interested? Let's have somebody to take it from you. Who is interested?
No, it's fine. Yeah, I will. I'll send it to somebody. Yeah, that can come up and do that. But then again, like another thing was the fact that I have two more questions, and like one submission and one question. So the second submission is I was on the live the day K Crown had a live, and he was talking about the whole, like, everything that's been going on with the whole RFI situation, how we've been clamoring like about the DNA, and he's like, oh, the DNA is not the issue, it's what people are saying out there, da 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 da. I was like, you can say that, that's not an issue, like that is something, but like obviously wrong narrative is unacceptable.
Sorry. He said the DNA is not what issue. It's not what issue.
It's not the issue. Like that's not the issue with the whole situation with the justice for Mohbad. Like that's not the main issue. That's what he said. And I was like, well, you can't say that's not the issue, the main issue, right? Or that's not the issue, but like, we can't just conclude on anything, right? I'm saying that the narratives that are out there that are wrong and, negative shouldn't be accepted, right? So we were on there, like, just debating on the whole situation. And then Koni Bajet comes out of nowhere and starts like coming at me and attacking me and saying that, that all of us in Team Justice for Mohbad, that we're all stupid.
Okay, let me tell something, right? When you go to any host, the moment you guys perceive that, Frank, can you turn your camera? We're doing camera on for everybody. When you go to any host, the moment you guys feel that they're anti-justice, for your head's sake, please run away from there.
That was K-Crown's live.
Please. What you should have done is that you should have stayed away immediately. Okay, that doesn't mean you hate him. You don't just agree whatever that is ongoing at that time. But again, let me say something on the area of the DNA. Okay, some persons may tell you that DNA can be a criminal case and can be a civil case. And if DNA is a motive why Mohbad was killed, then only the police can sort out that in a criminal way. Okay, only the police. We can call out, like I've always, all those guys, they have all of them. There's hardly any anti-justice person who have not spoken to me yet. As a matter of fact, whenever they see me, they run away. There was a day I went to K-Cran's live, okay, with my second account. They told me Aristocrat was live. I was thinking it was Aristocrat, okay. So when I went there, it was the one that was live, and I needed to join with my second account, and another class was there, and he's been running. He's been avoiding me. He's come here. He's playing his things. You know me. I don't take those things. I know those things that he's doing. It doesn't work with me. So he doesn't want to have this kind of discussion with me. And I requested for a very long time. I wasn't brought up, but eventually I was brought up. Then later he was saying, "Oh, it's his last question for him. He's gonna draw whatever." And I understand that. Okay, I don't want to come and chase Prince K-Cran's customer. So I'm also a host. I understand how these things are. If you really want to hear things from their own perspective, because sometimes even me here as a host, I bring most of them here. I have had this problem here with most of people for justice. The Paparano always bring those anti-justice around. Yes, I do that because I want to see their narrative. I want to challenge their thought because I think that they are having it wrong, and I want to save them by debunking their lies, bringing them right here and talking to them directly. And there is no one of them who has not come to this platform to speak. And they all understand my stand, and they know that they have it wrong. Both lawyers, both the ones that are not lawyers, they always come here and they see that, yes, there's something else here, which is the truth. And they either deal with it and receive the truth, or they get away with their darkness. And I'm always proud anytime I need to bring them. Yeah. But I will tell you guys something today. You see those guys, Konibaje, you guys should not give that guy relevant. That guy is just irrelevant. Okay, please. The more you guys continue to call his name, the more we continue to do whatever that is doing. These are people that they do content, nobody appreciate their content. So whatever space that they have, opportunity that they have to do things that people will trigger people. Okay. Social media is about you doing what triggers people. Once you do it and it trigger people, people begin to comment. You go and you comment. You go and you are showing you're interested. They will do more. What you do is shut them down. When you hear me coming out saying, "Don't listen to Prime Boy, don't listen to Prime Boy," that's a good. They advised her, and she came out to say that to quench Prime Boy. Don't listen to whatever he has to say. What you should do is that whenever you see Konibaje, either block him. Don't listen to him. If you block him, you do yourself a good thing. You don't see him again.
Okay, so
yes.
once
you know it's negative and it's going to be spreading wrong narrative, you just stay away from him. That's the only way to deal with such persons.
I'm grateful for what you just said. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. I'm grateful for what you just said, but I believe that as a host, right? And because of what you're out there for, like what the cause that you support and you move forward with, right? I believe that as a host, like, it's your prerogative and it's your initiative to make sure that, your audience, is safe. You should know the type of audience that you have. Do you understand? In such a way that you do not allow such negativity, in your space. Because
anyway, sorry, Isabella. Let's not, there's nothing negative. Negative and positive, they all work alongside for good. Now, the thing is, the most important thing is, especially for me as a presenter, okay, who also hosts show, I wonder why Prince Kigan continue to say that I'm not maybe a journalist or a presenter. I do these things, okay? I do broadcasts, I handle some issues, even apart from this. I don't know however you can classify that, but I handle these things, believe me. You can go to YouTube and watch my past videos. And I mean, real anchoring shows. It's not a joke.
Paparano, I think you are actually...
No, Isabella, wait. I want to correct you. Wait.
I want to say something.
I'm coming. No. Hey. Don't let those things fly. You work with emotions. I don't want to fly with those emotions.
I don't.
No. Hey. Wait. Don't let me forget it. What I'm saying to you is this, right? As a presenter, we have investigative journalists. Okay? So if I'm doing investigative journalism, like maybe I am a journalist, I'm a fact-finding journalist. I want to have the right information presented there. I will go to where I can get the truth and see whether it is the truth. Okay? I will bring both parties. I will listen to them. After all, we want to know the truth. What killed Mohbad? Okay? If you have this story, if you have this narrative from this group, and you have the other narrative, you don't know which one is correct. Were you there? No. What you do is that you bring this one, you hear from this one. You bring this one, you hear from this one. Okay? especially an intelligent person who can handle it. Not everybody can do such. I know some people are intimidated. They don't want to see the other person right. What if they are right? What if they have the truth? So are you scared of the truth? The only time you cannot stand them is when you have an extra motive. Whatever they're going to say, why do I bring them here? Because I have made my research. I have seen the truth. So I continue to wonder why they stand on their own point. And that's why I bring them around to see that I get them corrected. You must not always get them corrected. They can correct you sometime when you are wrong. Okay? So we all share the same society. We all want the best. Some of them may come and tell you that, okay, mental health, okay, that this person may be wrong, but why don't all call out the authorities to do their job? That's another point of view, and it's reasonable. Even in the country where you stay there, authorities are to do this job, not citizens.
Okay.
Our own duty is to call on the authorities and ensure that they do their due diligence. That's our own duty as citizens.
Okay.
Not to carry the case.
Okay. So are you saying that if I have, if there's a case regarding K-Crown that could really be detrimental, that could be detrimental to like everything that's been going on with this case, are you saying that the authorities should actually take it up? Because to be honest,
what is? I want you to be clear when you don't rush it. Let me take time and speak. I'm not going to take this for a long time. Please take your time. Let's hear your sense. Yeah.
Yes. So K-Crown says he's a journalist, right? He's been hammering and clamoring that he's a journalist. He said it, like I heard him say it like 5 times on this platform, right? But like in real retrospect, do journalists steal? Like, do they steal from like people that they're helping or people that they're supporting and trying to like,
do they do what?
Do they steal? Like steal money?
Sorry, can you show that anybody has stolen money?
But right now, I'm trying. I don't do this, right?
But do it, please, for my sake. For my sake, please do it.
Get somebody. I'll get some. Yes, but I'll get somebody to.
K-Crown, who did you steal from? You know, he can take a case against you right now if you don't have evidence. These are the things we're talking about.
He can take a case against me.
I'm sure it's going to forgive you. K-Crown address that. K-Crown address that now. Address that. Wahala, one chance, address that.
But you can send the evidence. I'll play it if you can't do it.
Okay, this lady has really have a real evidence. Wow, she has sent it. Wow, police, let's contact Alagmo. Handcuff, get it ready, get your handcuff ready. Now go on, K-Crown. We can't hear you, you are muted, we can't hear you. We're about to expose you now. Go on, K-Crown, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Please mute and unmute. Mute and unmute. Mute and unmute.
Can you hear me now?
We hear you now.
Can you hear me now? All right. So, like I said, I really appreciate this. And, you know, it's just going to free me from...
We can't hear you anymore. We can't hear you. I really appreciate this. Simple. I appreciate it. Is it her evidence? Let her bring her evidence. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
We hear you now.
Can you hear me? All right. So, I really appreciate this, and it's actually going to free me from any sort of blackmail. And you know, I'm not surprised she's doing this. And you know, Isabella is someone that we are pretty close, and we are actually close. And at some point, and you know, because of what happened, I decided to, like, you know, keep distance. And you know,
I hope you guys didn't do camera down. I hope you didn't do camera down. Like, he has your note. Does he have your note?
Camera down.
Okay, no camera down. No checking on you.
No, please. This is just like money matter involving him.
All right, let him address. Let him address that. Let him address.
Don't do that.
Let him address it. Go on. Address it.
I hope after this, she'll be fine after all. If this is the route that she has taken. Apparently, she sent me money. You know, she sent me money to give to someone, and I sent the money to the person, and I had a kind of issue with my account at that time, but I was able to withdraw some amount of money. So, but it was not. The whole point is that I didn't give the complete money to that person. and she asked me, and I told her, because the reason why I didn't tell her at first initially when she asked me was the fact that I was seeing miss of how I'm still going to get the rest of the money down to that person. And she got angry, and I later told her the truth that okay, I didn't give the person the food. And she got angry, and I apologized to her that this is about maybe 2 months or thereabouts, and I apologized to her about it. And she threatened and all of those that she threatened that she was going to arrest me, blah blah blah. I still later apologized to her. Okay, sorry for what I've done and all.
Were you able to give her were you able to give the whole money?
No, I didn't give the money after because she didn't talk about it anymore. I don't want to mention the person's name, but because she didn't talk about it anymore. Even last week, she herself chatted me up last Children's Day, and I had to tell her that okay, it was like after that time we didn't talk for a while, so she chatted me up, and I expressed myself that okay, this is the reason why I've not been able to talk, because I also advised her when she was having issue with Lagata. I also advised her okay, just forgive this guy and let it go, but she wasn't having it. So I told her.
Can you focus on the money situation?
Don't speak.
Why are you doing this?
Isabella, no, please, no, please, no. Go on.
So she even apologized, for the fact of the way she has treated me, as regarding that, how she have said all of those things, as regarding that money. She even apologized herself and all of those, and I told her that I'm sorry that all of these things. So that's all. So I don't know why she's coming out here to come and say
Okay. Now the thing is this.
She's doing that to tarnish my image, or because of that. Everybody, we all have mistakes. We all do all of those things. Since I've apologized to you and you accepted the apology, and later you still come out, to say this thing just because you want to have anything with me, then it's
okay. Anyway, no. Isabel, no. It's not. No. It's not a conversation. Listen. Now it's good. There's a reason when I'm saying I don't deal with people privately, because of temptations, because I know how they come. Especially those of you who live abroad. Okay, you always think you can use your money to get out everything. Okay, it doesn't work with me. Okay, now, where's Kikran? I can't see him in the box. No. Stop. Wait. I'm gonna get him back here. Just 1 minute. I'm gonna get him back. Yes, don't just say yes. He's gonna come back. All right, Kikran, we want you back. Send request and come back. Okay. So, let him get his network resolved and come back, which we are gonna deal with this. You see, these are the things we're talking about. We want to deal with evidence. Okay, when you bring evidence about the wrongdoing of a person, then we can now use that to address that person. This is a very, very good point that you brought right now. You gave someone money to give to another person, and this person did not give that money till today, right? Can you walk us through that money issue? Go on.
Good. So I don't know what he was perambulating about, right? So I remember when the beginning of the inquest that was reopened, right? I reached out to he reached out to me because I was trying to reach out to get a hold of Prime Boy, because they said they were raising some money for him and stuff like that. So I was
sorry. How did you get to know him?
Get to know who? K Crown?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long story.
Explain.
It's a long story.
Explain.
Yeah, fine. I'll explain it. So obviously, there are different people or different groups of people that are following or channeling the Justice for Mohbad cause, right? And then there are people in individual groups, right? So I met him from one of those. Groups, but I knew he was on TikTok, right? So I told him, I was like, he reached out to me. He was like, oh, do you want to reach out to Prime Boy separately, personally, and everything, so you don't have to deal with, all these people.
You followed him, right? You followed him.
I followed him. You're not listening. This was like a group chat. This was from a group.
Which group? Which group?
Papariano, can I just say the story
No,
first?
no. I mean, no. I want to know the genesis ground. If that would be helpful.
No. I will tell you the genesis. So it was a group. It was a group of I think 5 people. Mr. Moses was in the group as well. Moses was there. He left. There was me. There was Bossman. There was Lady Rands, and 2 other people. Right. It was just a small group, and then K Crown
And
came
he
as
was
well.
also there. And he was also there, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
yes, and that's how I knew. Like that's how I knew him from the group. So he reached out to me,
Moderator,
like, saying,
don't bring those who don't have
It
1,000
was
followers.
that group.
Moderators,
It was
don't bring those who don't have 1,000 followers, please.
yes.
Ẹ má gbé wọn sókè, àwọn tó bá ní
So
1,000 followers, ẹ má gbé wọn sókè.
yeah, so like that's how I knew him, right? That's how I knew him, right? And then he reached out to me, was like, "Oh, do you want to reach out to Prime Boy, like separately?" Like I was like, "Yeah, I just want to get it over and done with, like his money situation. I just need him to get the money and whatnot, So I sent him 200 and something thousand naira, I think. I think 230, right, was what I sent him. I told him, I was like, "Oh, that you can have 30,000 just in case, like, for everything, and then also for
Justice,
your."
you cannot be misbehaving. Be careful. Go on, Isabella.
Yeah, I said he can. I sent him over 230,000
Compose yourself.
naira,
I mean, you're an adult.
and then I told him, I gave him 30,000. I told him to take 30, like for him and everything and all that he's been doing, because part of the reasons why he's no longer the PR is because he was, he gave us like a monetarized, statement saying that we had to pay him for the work, right? And everybody here is doing stuff out of their own pocket, like out of their own hearts, right? For Baba Mohbad. So he had like a
Sorry. He was PR for whom?
So he wanted to do the PR thing for Baba Mohbad, right?
Was he at any time doing anything?
He wasn't, like, he had not been officially like elected. So that time that he wrote something for Baba Mohbad, he was, he was.
Who told him to write it? Who told him to write it?
I don't know. He can tell you who told him to write it, but I just know that he was called upon, to assist, and then he volunteered to do that. But he said moving forward, if he's going to be doing anything for Baba Mohbad, that we needed to pay him. And he had like the whole like breakdown of how much he wanted per week or per month and all that type of stuff. And nobody was buying that idea. Like we all wanted to like help. Do you understand? Like we all wanted to help Baba Mohbad. Like we're all doing this for Mohbad, right? And nobody's asking for no money. You get me? So yeah, so he reached out to me, like asking me if I wanted to, help Prime Boy separately and everything, like away from everybody else. I was like, sure, because I'm not gonna have time, to be always on here and be doing all these things. And so fine, I reached out to him. I was like, I'm just gonna send you the money directly so that I don't have to deal with this, right? And I did. I sent him I told him to give Prime Boy 200K, and I sent him like 30,000 extra, I think. And then I told him to take 30,000, extra. What then now happened was I just had that inkling, like, because I'm the type of person that when my money leaves me, like, I must go to where it's going, right? So I just had that instinct that something was up. So I asked him, I was like, "Oh, have you given Prime Boy the money?" He was like, "Yeah, Prime Boy has the money." He said, "Thank you." I said, "No problem." I hadn't heard from Prime that time. So fast forward, I now called Prime Boy like a random day, and I was like, "Did you receive the money?" He said, "Yes, thank you so much." I was like, "How much did you get?" And then he told me the amount. I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's weird. Let me find that out." Do you understand? So I reached out.
How much did he get? How much did he get?
He got only he got 150, so he was short 50,000.
Oh, okay. Out of 200,000.
230.
230. Okay, he
Yes.
gave 150,000.
Yes, and then he had 30,000. I gave him 30. Like I gave him for himself.
Wait. How much did you send? How much did you send initially?
I sent 230.
230 initially,
Yes.
right? Then how much did you
Yes.
send later?
I didn't send any amount later. Am I mad?
Oh, you sent everything at once, 230.
Yes, and he was supposed to give him 150. 100. He was supposed to give him 200 and take 30, because so that way, like, there's nothing there's nothing going on. I don't know if you understand what I mean, right? So when I sent him that money, I told him, I was like, "Yo, You take 30,000 like for all the work and hard work, because I know how, like, I know how to. I just did it out of courtesy, like, for being nice and doing all the things that you've been doing. Just hold on to this 30K, right? And give Prime Boy this amount of money, right? I will sort it out. I will, like, maybe much later, I can probably do something better, nice for you or something like that. I can probably send you some more money as time goes on. But he didn't even do all that he was supposed to do, right?
Like
So
what was others supposed to do? What,
he
like
did
what?
not send the money the complete. Do you understand? And obviously that's like already like
Out
that's
of
like
out of 200, wait, out of 200K that was supposed to be given to Prime Boy, he gave
yeah.
150, remaining 50,000, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
I called him and I asked him, because now he's come up here and said all kinds of rubbish, talked about Lagata out of nowhere, like for no reason, right?
What
And
kind of
it's
rubbish
just,
did he say? Please, and what I want to get things on
he
point.
said all kinds of rubbish. Like he was saying that, oh, me and him we were cool. We we were that I sent him money to send to somebody. Like, why didn't you just say it out, like as he should have, right? And then you asked him, you were like, he was like, oh, that.
Okay, let me say this.
Yeah, he was bringing up unnecessary stuff.
When he gave 150K.
This was in April.
Sorry. Wait. When he gave 150K instead of 200K, what was your reaction? How did you handle this with him?
So he lied to me. So I asked him, I said, did you give the money to Prime Boy? Because I verified from Prime Boy.
That is the 50K, the remaining, right?
Yes. I asked him, I was like, I know. So I didn't even, so he told me that he had sent all the money. So listen, Papariano, I had to go tactical on him, right? I said, did you send the money to Prime Boy? He said, yes. I asked Prime Boy, I was like, Prime Boy, did you get the money? He said, yes. I said, how much did you get? And he told me the amount he got. I was like, huh? Really? I said, okay, no problem. So I went back to the person that I sent money to. I said, K Crown, did you send the money to Prime Boy? He said, yes. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay, no problem. So one random day, I said, can you send me the teller? I need to see the receipt for the money that, to show that you sent the money. He said he lost it and that he can't find it. I said, okay, no worries. Since you've lost it, I guess the person that you sent the money to would show the receipt that they received XY amount of money, right? He said, yes. I said, okay, no problem. Let me go and ask Prime Boy, but mind you, I already had the information. You get me? So it was then there, and I asked him again. I said, K-Crown, for the very last time, did you send all the money or did you send only part of the money, right? And then he said, I'm sorry, I actually did not send all the money. I was like, why did you do that? So I'm coming forward here because this will happen in the month of April. So if we're saying that we're all trying to like be transparent and we're actually like together as one, and if somebody has done something wrong, we should call them out and try to like address the situation.
Isabella, let me tell you something.
Yes.
First, I thought Kekan didn't give any money at all. Okay, I thought he never gave any money.
It's not about that.
Just wait. Your actions are questionable in the first place. And I will start by questioning you. How did you later find out that Prime Boy didn't receive all of that money?
I asked K Crown. He told me he sent it to him. And I asked the person whom I sent the money to. Like, I said,
how did you get Prime Boy? How did you get Prime Boy's information?
K Crown, he was the one, because remember he said, do I want to like, send the money separately from everybody else? Like that, so I was like, yeah, sure. And then he put Prime Boy on the call. So I was like, oh, Prime Boy, I'm going to send money to you through K Crown. And he said, oh, okay, no problem. Thank you. I was like, it's not a lot, but he was like, I appreciate it. And
he gave you Prime Boy's number, right?
Yeah, like we were on the call.
Wait, don't rush now. Relax.
I'm not rushing.
Yeah. He said he can help you get to Prime Boy. That's what he said, right?
No, he said he would put Prime Boy and I on a call so that way Prime Boy knows that the money was coming from me. But the issue I had was the slimy and corniness of K Crown not just telling me that, oh, yes, the money that you sent me, I only sent
Wait, you see, you are a lady with a sweet mouth. Okay, if you go to
I'm
a Whole
not.
Foods,
What do you
I want to.
mean?
I want you have a sweet mouth. Listen, please. You are making things that is. This is not what I want to hear. What I'm saying is this. Okay, I said before the money was sent, did you speak to Prime Boy and Kick?
No. Yeah, I spoke to both of them together. Yeah.
Okay, when you spoke to them, why didn't you send to Prime Boy straightly, directly?
Because I did not know Prime Boy like that. Like I never know. Like I didn't know him. That was the first time I
You
ever
want to
spoke
send
to
money
him.
to someone you don't know?
You're not listening. Like I don't have a relationship with Prime Boy, and I was gonna send it to K Crown instead, like through K Crown. I don't want a situation whereby my information will be totally out there, and then I would have to start dealing with stuff in the future. Like, Paparano, please. I'm sorry, you don't really know me that much.
You don't. See, you see, this is what I'm avoiding. Okay, ladies, temptations come from the hand of ladies a lot. Okay,
What do you mean?
I'm saying things that is not supposed to be. Okay, me as I am like this here, I give people money. I also take money from people. I know what is temptation in money. If I need money, I can come here right now and say I need money, and people will send money to me directly. And if anybody needs money, they will come here, and I will organize people to send money to them directly. We are fair. We do. I mean, we are very transparent here. So what I'm asking you, okay, you are dribbling me. I'm saying what I perceive from what you're saying is that it's like you wanted to help Prime Boy, but you trusted K Crown because you know him more, right?
Yes.
You don't know Prime Boy like that much, but you wanted to help Prime Boy, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
So he offered himself to help you reach Prime Boy.
He offered himself. You're not listening, Papariano. In the beginning, he reached out to me saying, "Oh, do you want to send your own contribution to like what everybody's doing for Prime Boy, during this inquest, like separately?" I said, "Oh, sure, no problem. Like if I can do that, why not? Will you be able to send it to him? Because I don't want to deal with all this like here and there." And he said, "Sure." And that was how it came about. I didn't go meet him saying, "Oh, do you know Prime Boy? I want to talk to Prime Boy." Nah, I don't have that time. I wish you knew this, right? But yeah, I just wanted to help. And all he needed to do was just deliver. Because I already gave him money separately. If he had issues separately, he could have just talked to me about it. And I would have understood.
Listen, I will tell you something. I will tell you something, right? Okay. When it comes to money, money is a big temptation to many people. Okay, especially when you are dealing with, someone from the continent. Okay, money is always a big issue. Okay, it's always a big issue. Okay, so now you wanted to send 200,000 to somebody,